So now it is that your girl's recording. Let's go ahead. Let's get into this next reaction, shall we? Now, Swiggy, shout outs to you. Luna, the killer kung fu crash outs. Some of y'all may not know who Miss Luna is, but somebody that's cultured like me knows it is. This is from the Boondocks. So without further ado, since it is that Valentine's Day is coming up, you know what I mean? Valentine's Day is is on the horizons for this weekend. You know, let's talk about Miss Luna herself. So without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's start this up.
Today, I'm here to tell you about one of the greatest crash outs in Black history. One about a woman who was only searching for love, but only ended up causing fear, death, and destruction. Ladies and gentlemen, today I present to you Luna, and this is her story. So Robert been getting catfished by these women on MySpace, which, dang, I feel old, because I remember when my only friend was Tom. But when I these women on
my goodness. MySpace, man. Oh, Gen Z don't know nothing about no damn MySpace. You know, I was like 14, 15 when you know, MySpace was a thing for me. And I was just like, all right, cool. Like I had to hide my top 8. I actually had a top I think I had a top 18 or something like that. I had to hide it because everybody was getting mad. There's like, how come this person's above me? Like, I should be number 1. Why isn't that I'm not number 2? Like, there was people like that back in the day. But man, we were so damn advanced. We was doing coding and stuff like that with our pages and whatnot. Like, we automatically have music playing and you couldn't even stop it. You know, damn, I miss MySpace, bro. You know? But this Robert was out here getting really catfish before catfish was a thing. Like, my goodness.
MySpace, which, dang, I feel old, because I remember when my only friend was Tom. But when I say the man was getting catfished, you could have made a season dedicated just to him getting catfished by women on MySpace. But
Nah,
this
facts.
next one Robert finds is when he strikes gold. Because when he opens the door, mama's is finer than frog hair. God damn. And she's staying over? Yeah, Robert won, bro. So we fast forward to dinner, and this is where things get a little weird, because he asked her about her pets, and this girl says she owns, hold up, like, let me make sure I'm reading this right. She says she owns 15 wolves.
What did he say?
Yes, that's right. You heard me correctly. She is the pack leader around here. She was raised with the wolves. So obviously, just like me watching this, you can see the
I'm
concern on their
included.
faces.
Okay.
Because who the fuck raising wolf packs? But oh, this was only just the beginning, because Robert asked her about her interest in kickboxing, and as she's talking about her love of martial arts, she mentions that she is a master of White Lotus Kung Fu, which is the deadliest style of Kung Fu there is, that she learned from her ex, who was a Shaolin monk that she offed. She just admitted to being a damn murderer at the dinner table while we trying to enjoy our chicken. Robert, next time, just go to bingo night. So on top of her being a trained killer, she also has participated in the Kumite. The Kumite? The Kumite. You see, the Kumite is an invitation-only martial arts tournament with the world's deadliest fighters. They pull up to this all-inclusive mysterious island where they stay at this resort with good food, a spa, and fights to the fucking death. And apparently, Luna was over there beating ass and ripping people's hearts out their chest. And for some reason, when she's asked about this, she says, if you kill one man, you've killed plenty. What in the fuck is wrong with this girl? And at this point, I'm surprised ain't nobody at this table looked at her and said, "You need to leave." So they get up and they all go to the bathroom.
I mean, even if they was to say like, oh yeah, she gonna have to get up, who's to say it is that she won't use any of those moves it is that she's mastered and learned right there, bro? Come on, bro. Luna is the one you don't want to mess with. Exactly. Fine as hell, just a little cuckoo, you know? Just a little cuckoo.
scared because they realized they had a killer kung fu bitch in the house. And bruh, after she admitted to killing grown men with her bare hands, I understand why they was hiding in their own house. But here's where it gets wicked, because Huey gets curious and leaves to go talk to the killer kung fu whoop bitch who is on the phone with her toxic ass friend. And don't worry, we'll get on her next. And the only reason Huey goes down there is because he wants a sample of them hands. And oh Lord, oh God, oh shit. She whooped Huey's ass. She laid his ass out all up and down that house to the point that he comes back to the bathroom and passes out. And as he's passing out, this motherfucker says, "We need to run, bitch." So as they're upstairs trying to think of what to say to get this stone cold killer out the house, Luna is downstairs on the phone with her toxic friend, whose only purpose in this whole episode is to make her go even crazier. I mean, look at how she leaving holes in the wall with her bare hands while she talking to her friend. So Robert and them are upstairs rehearsing the story to get her out of the house. And Huey tells him, under no circumstances do you change the story. But Huey underestimated how much of a dickhead his grandfather is, because he goes down there and he tells her he planning Fidel Castro's birthday with fucking Jay-Z, and he gotta leave for Cuba.
You're a victim.
You know this ain't gonna work right. So as she's driving away, she gets back on the phone with her toxic ass friend. And let me tell you what happens. She Googled Fidel Castro's birthday while she is driving away from Robert's house and exposed Robert for lying. And this girl goes full Tokyo drift and is now set on getting revenge.
Like,
the
oh,
killer
he
kung fu
lied
whoop
to
bitch
me.
want revenge. So she stalks this man in the park and she's listening in on the conversation, and she hears Robert say, "At least I got that crazy bitch out my house."
You're a victim.
Oh, Robert, you done fucked up, and it only gets worse.
Yep.
Cause you remember how I said that her toxic friend only makes her go crazier? Well, the girl tells her to kidnap and torture this nigga. So Huey and Riley get home looking for Robert, and Luna traps they ass into the room so she can catch Robert lacking in his own house with a sleeper hold. And when this nigga wakes up in his own house, this bitch got the strap to his face in his own house about the Swiss cheese this nigga in his own house. So she on that Bluetooth headset of death with her toxic friend, and you know when she start talking to her, it only gets worse because her friend says, "This nigga wasted your whole weekend. He calls you crazy. You gotta kill him." But right before she's about to shoot this nigga, Tom shows up and Huey and Riley are trying to get his attention. But Luna comes to the door and, I kid you not, says, "If y'all make a sound, I will butt your granddad with a broomstick."
Ain't no
Future Ari, go ahead and bleep that word out. Oh my gosh, gang. Swiggy, hey, you cool and all, but you gotta be careful with certain words, man. Be careful with that.
fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way,
Be
boy.
careful with that.
So Tom gets to the door and Luna opens, trying to convince Tom to go away. But Huey wrote him an email that says, "Tom, the woman answering the door is a killer kung fu whoop bitch. There is no way that my granddad will make up with this woman. She is crazy. We are locked up in the house. Help us." And as Tom is finishing reading this email, this bitch puts Tom into a chokehold with her legs in her handstand.
I forgot she did that.
Reading this email, this bitch puts Tom into a chokehold.
Now, I know that there's a few men that wouldn't mind being this level of a chokehold. He said, don't pause it there. Oh, no, I'm going to pause it here, bro. I need this to be reiterated. Kron said me. Yep. Yep. Well, look at y'all exposing yourself, bro. Just to get a whiff of the coochie wind, bro. The thigh wind, if you will. My goodness. Well, hey, look at y'all. It was worth it. Okay.
With her legs in her handstand and choke slams this nigga to the ground just to tie this nigga up in the bed with Robert. Bro, a
I'll
choke
fix her? I don't think
slam
so.
with her thighs? What? So at this point, we get Luna's tragic backstory, because apparently she came up witnessing and being abused. Half of it being over cold chicken, half of it because she just made some minor fuck-ups. All she wanted was love and thought she would find it in Robert. So Tom and Robert try to talk some sense into her. And this woman, this killer, this bitch, turns around and says, maybe I should just blow myself up, and pulls out a fucking grenade. Nigga, stop. This girl about to take herself, the house, and everybody else in it. All
Listen, I'm gonna say this is right now. I've had dealt with people before that has gone as far as just like, well, maybe it is. I'll just go ahead and just not be here anymore. I've dealt with this a few times, and it's not fun. It's not fun dealing with that. Okay, you know, it's actually rather triggering. Forgot she did that. Oh yeah. It gets worse. It gets worse. She could be my Valentine for real. I'm a sucker for a mole. Never mind.
all because she is not ever going to get married. And I can't even blame them, because woman, you are crazy. So thankfully, Tom and Robert talk her out of killing herself, and she leaves the house. And as the music is playing, and I'm sitting here thinking, thank the Lord, it's finally over, she gets on the phone with her toxic ass friend.
Mango.
And y'all, the girl starts talking to her in that Bluetooth speaker and says, I don't know how I would ever recover from something like this. I just might kill myself. And do you know what happens next? The bitch blows herself up in her car. And that was the tale of Luna, the killer kung fu whoop bitch. All right, you got your video. Am I free now? Oh, you think you off the hook? But you said you want to keep your channel? You still got 2 more to go, Swiggy. Don't make me press that button. Now bring up the next defendant. Bruh, come get to work.
Who's the next person? Who's the next crash out victim, if you will? Fudge. Well, you know, I'm liking these videos so far, Swiggy. You're doing your dang job. But yeah, Swiggy, shout outs to you. Thank you so much for the video. Shout outs to y'all in the chat. And shout outs to you. Oh, shout outs to you at home. I will catch y'all in the next video.
Oh, chosen trickster.